It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll get us
Leading
started in this one
the
under the lights.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times, so look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Next up for Los Angeles, Pee-wee Reese. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
At the plate, Paul Molitor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. In now is Lorenzo Cain as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll start this one at 274. 2 home runs and a couple RBIs. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Molitor aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Molitor rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at ball one. Braun, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. Again, another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Garvey has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two out here and a runner at second. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here's the 2-0. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 2-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready on 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Molitor is up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Next for the Dodgers, Russell Martin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Josh Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Martin stands at second with 2 gone. Peralta is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now in the box, Eric Thames. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Eric Thames.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Thames behind 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Strike two. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Two gone.
Batting it, the second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Hernan Perez. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit to third. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Kershaw.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now batting, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Thames moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Freddie Peralta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Freddie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. To 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to center. Snyder is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Paul Molitor.
Striding into the box, Paul Molitor. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Molitor, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him close. Pitch is popped up. Garvey is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
In now, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high. 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And there's ball 2 now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Steve Garvey as we begin the top of the fourth.
Number 6, Steve Garvey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Pee Wee Reese. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Popped up. Aguilar is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to left field. Braun racing back. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. 1-0 the count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now, oh boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Shortstop, Robin Yount.
Digging in, Robin Yount hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he misses again, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Yount, base runner at first with one out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for one. Relay to Garvey. They get the double play, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, number 55. Russell.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 1-1 is off the plate, up and away.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's the 2-1 home. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Another one sent foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Andrew Toles.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Braun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in, Steve Garvey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And he got him.
Now batting, second baseman, Elgar.
So striding forward now, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty set attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Christian Yelich will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Yelich.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Inside and low, 2-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Molitor. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere.
And now they've got him picked off. And the tag is on him to retire the side. None left for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1. Jeremy Jeffress takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Settling in now, Pee Wee Reese. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1. Grounded to first. Aguilar takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Thames is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snider.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Ball 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. This is skied into short left center. Yount is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Paul Molitor, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Tolles.
One away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Ryan Braun is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Cain leads off first with 1 away. Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's
now a breaking ball, but it's low. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him. You know, usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers move out in front now 3-2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Jesus Aguilar.
The first baseman.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Rich Hill enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 44, Rich Hill.
Into the box now, Robin Yount, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Coles is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric.
Digging in, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and Milwaukee's taking a 3-2 lead. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Russell Martin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Hit hard towards center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner will get back standing. Into the box, Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Andrew Toles.
So striding in, Andrew Toles, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one skied out toward right. Thames on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The pitcher, number 44, Rich
Corey Seager, who come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this will be fouled away. Martin at third with 2 away. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's a big 2-out hit, and that will tie the ball game.
Now batting.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So digging in now, Steve Garvey. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Corey Knebel trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Pee Wee Reese.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two down, runners at first and second. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The 2-2. Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers 3. Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fouled away. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Joe Kelly comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 17, Joe Kelly. The batter, number 14, second baseman,
in now, Hernan Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here.
46.
Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages and nose counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that's finally over for a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Paul Molitor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Kevin Quirkenbush is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody
Your
out.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59, Kevin Quirkenbush.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
One and one the count now. Quackenbush, a former Cincinnati Red, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Perez on third. Pena at second. Molitor at first with no outs. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Snyder's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Coles going back on it at the track. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this stuff.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Eric Thames will be next. And here's the 3-2 from him. Heading out towards shallow right. Coles in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 7, Eric.
Striding in, Eric Thames. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now back
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani.
This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Thames is off at first with 2 away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Dylan Floro takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Floro, a California-born ball player. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So here now is the pitcher, Manny Pena. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Looking to leave him loaded. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 9 and the Dodgers 4. Taylor Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Be the 4-hole hitter, Jackie Robinson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Now at the plate, Duke Snider. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. The next 1-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Snyder stands at first with 1 out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The left fielder, number 31.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 9-4. Coming to the plate now, Paul Molitor. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. Skied down the left field line. Peterson on the run. And no one will track it down. Now the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runner at third here, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. And he takes ball 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Robin Yount will be next. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Sinker misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers lead this one 11-4. Jacob Barnes please. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
50, Jacob Barnes.
Riding in once again, Jock Peterson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. Now that's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Andrew Toles. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Cody Bellinger will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
If you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Milwaukee jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Corey Knebel claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.